He just walked in the door from work, and Pixel and I come outside to the angry squirrel again. Oh my God, this thing is terrifying. He's outside my window upstairs, and he's just like taunting us. Hang on a minute. Oh, he's right there. He's right there. He's right there. He's right there. Ah, oh, dang it. I can't show you him. From my second floor window, you can see him. Hang on. Now I have to find my dog. There she is. There she is. Pixel, we gotta go make a video about a squirrel. I'm waiting for my dog. I spend 3/4 of my life doing this. Because she's 18. It takes a long time to decide where you want to take a dump when you're 127 years old. All right. Off to see the squirrel. Whoops. I can't see him, but I can hear him. I can hear him twerking. That's what he does. And beats his tail on the tree. Oh, he's way the hell up there. We're going to go pull a squirrel card. Up we go. Damn, she's so fast. Okay, we are safely back upstairs. Pixel is contemplating life and her new squirrel friend, and I am going to find a squirrel card. Now, this is an oracle deck. It's called the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Barron Reed. I did a workshop with her. She works for Hay House, is published by Hay House. So, you guys, I don't claim to be a video editor. So this is what it is. This is what we have to work with. I'm called to teach you stuff that's important to me and help me heal. And that's what we're doing here. The lighting is not great. Neither is my outfit. I just walked in the door from work. I would never. Old Kristen, we're talking like 2 or 3 months ago, would never show up in because I had to look like a coach. We're not doing that shenanigans anymore. I look like what I look like when you see me. So if I happen to come in from yoga and I'm wearing booty shorts, that's what you get. If I happen to be walking in the door from work in some low-cut tank top, that's what you get. I don't know what else to tell you. Lighting is not perfect. The filming is turned, and that is how my phone will stay where I need it to be, where I could see you and you could see me. Enough about that. All right, on to the squirrel card. I'm going to pause you so I could find the squirrel card and not take up your time. Hang on. I do not know how to shuffle these. I'm going to hold it down here and go. That was supposed to look like I was shuffling, but when I caught my eye out of the corner, I was like, that doesn't at all look like shuffling, and you might get booted off of TikTok or any of the platforms if you keep pretending to shuffle that way. I might as well tell you the story now that I have you here. I will get you to the squirrel spirit animal. Oh, it's a rabbit. Damn it. Sure looked like a squirrel though, first glance. I was a bartender for 17 years before I did a 180 and changed my life. All right? So for 17 years, I was slinging beer, pouring wine. I was a wine educator. I worked at a winery. Like, I've done all the things hospitality oriented. I have a lot of wisdom. I know way too much about wine for someone who no longer drinks. But anyway, I always had to remember to shake the shaker up here. Because when my best friend, Chrissy, was teaching me how to bartend, I had a habit of shaking it below the bar. because in my mind, if I put it over my head and I slip it open a little bit on accident, it's gonna pour all over me. I don't want that. So I would hold it down here and shake it. The martini shaker. Like this. And one time the owner of the bar walked by and he's like, Kristen, what are you doing? And I'm like, making a drink. And he's like, that's weird. It is weird. Chrissy, vouch for me in this story. You were there when this happened. Yeah, it was weird. It looked like I was off something behind the bar. And I did it all the time, you guys, because I didn't know enough to go over my shoulder. Or even when I didn't want it to pour on me because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was dropped into the busiest sports bar in the Bay Area and told by my best friend, I got you, you'll be fine. And she did. And I did. I had a great career for 17 years and was able to be a stay-at-home mom with my kids, which was my dream. So it was a win until it wasn't. But that's another story. As I like to say, that's a whole nother Oprah. But you know what? I haven't been saying that lately because she pisses people off. I don't want to get into that here. I really don't. I'm love and light. Like, truly. However, I just remembered. I used to say it all the time and it was really funny. It's not anymore. All right. Squirrel. Hang on. Please be a squirrel spirit. Please be a squirrel spirit. I've had these people stuck here waiting for squirrel spirit for 7 minutes. I apologize. I hope you were entertained at least. Oh, there's a squirrel. I knew there was. Do I need to find the actual squirrel card? Oracle deck reader people, YouTubers? Never. NVM. Little PSA. I don't profess to know tarot. I love this deck. I found it at my yoga studio. Half of my clients have this deck. We play animal spirit card pools together because healing is fun. My way. All right. Squirrel spirit, hang on. Squirrel spirit says believe in yourself. And if you're into numerology, check out number 57 because that might mean something too, but we're probably going to run out of time for it here. Squirrel tells me, I'm listening to your message, twerking squirrel. So loud. You have accumulated wisdom and experience and are surrounded by all you need. I feel that way. An abundance of resources is available through the generosity of spirit and all your hard work. Amen. I've been working my ass. Squirrel spirit shows up when you need reminding that the acorns you have gathered and stored away have enormous potential to grow. So relax into knowing there is always enough and you have what it takes to co-create the reality you want to experience. Yay. Through diligent I don't have my glasses on. Through diligent preparation, you have gained wisdom and strength. How much potential you have. I didn't think it would cut off when someone called. Okay, real fast. Spirit believes in you and wants you to know you have enough and you are enough. I want you to know that too. Doesn't that truth make you feel safe and secure? It should, for you have everything you need right now. Protection message. The unpredictability of life can shake your confidence in yourself and your potential for handling the challenges that come your way. Does the thought of not having enough or being enough make you squirrely? I see what you did there, Colette Baron Reed. You're very funny. Have you forgotten all your strengths, wisdom, and resources? You've come so far on your wits and creativity. Make sure you're making use of all of your potential. It's time to look back on your life and remember how your needs have always been met for the highest and greatest.